the initial problem is we had a website which I couldn't even navigate around myself. So it was designed, the previous website was designed by a design company. By default, they make things look great, but potentially the user experience wasn't ideal. So this lasted a while, and it hit home once when I had a client on the phone and he asked me to find my own property or property that we were advising on the website. And it took me ages. It took me, a good 2 minutes to find it. And I thought, well, if I'm struggling to find that, 2 minutes might not sound a long time, but when you're on the phone flapping around on your own website, it's a bit of a struggle. So at that point, I contacted Peter over at UserActive, and went from there. And got some wireframes done, and I mean the clean layout and the usability, absolutely just different class. I think when I first dealt with the team, and they got in touch, and the first thing was, it wasn't like, well, this is what we do, this is how you're going to do it. It was the team saying to me, well, what do you need? What do you want from it? And they spent a lot of time looking at our vision. I think that was the first thing, the communication. Then the budget that was laid out with UserActive, it wasn't something where we had to suddenly rush around, and we were only allowed 2 minutes on the phone or 5-minute calls. I've worked with companies before where I felt that you're literally on a clock, and it didn't feel like that at all. Meetings were really concise, to the point, and I felt that even if it was a 15-minute or a 45-minute chat, whatever it may be, we got a lot out of those chats, and every step was implemented, and nothing was too much trouble. If we wanted to change something, we could. I felt that starting from the wireframes was great. And just literally interaction constantly. And if I woke up at night, in the middle of the night, thinking about something, and I emailed the team, then the next day they'd come back and they'd be like, yeah, no problem, and be happy to adhere to any changes. So no, really easy, start to finish. First of all is that they are personable to you and personable to your particular needs. So it's not something where they sort of stack them high and go from there. And I think that I would recommend the finished product as well. And even now, after the finished product, they've done their job, but they're still keeping in contact, seeing how the development side of it's going, and they're willing to sort of drop in and just make sure things are on track, because obviously how it ends up is going to reflect on their side as well. So no, it's been great.